This is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Wednesday, April 12th, 2023. The tarot card for today is Justice, and this one comes to us from artist Holly Morningstar for the collaborative deck 78 Tarot Magical. And Holly is working on a deck of her own. I'm not sure about the progress with it, and it will be published, I believe, through U.S. Game Systems. So today is the first of, as I mentioned yesterday, 3 cards in a row, which all have to do with various forms of balance, right? Yeah, life is all about maintaining the balance, isn't it? Our first card, the Justice card, it's not just about justice. It can be about, balance within relationships, fairness in life, when things feel out of whack and they're not level. It's kind of like the scale being not in your favor, that type of thing. So there is a wanting to level things out here and to make them more even and more fair. But there's so much more going on because this card also deals with relationships and where sometimes negotiations are necessary, compromise may be necessary. And it's a very Libran card, so it's more specifically with the one-on-one, not so much like you and a group of people, but you and another individual trying to work things out. Might not come through talking, but it could come through some other form of, behavioral aspect. Moon is in Capricorn today, which wants to bring a strong work ethic. And with everything we have going on right now, Mercury is in shadow, and we're also basically in eclipse season, and we're coming up to the first of 2, and the first one will be on the 20th. So relationship matters are very much highlighted at this time between those two things. Today's moon is going to oppose Mars, which is currently in Cancer, brings up more about relationships. It will trine Mercury, which is in shadow in Taurus, and it will trine Uranus, which is in Taurus, of course, for the long haul. It is the opposition with Mars, which, of course, is the problematic one for the day, which could bring up the need for, the compromise and negotiation, etc. Here, it's happening at 5 o'clock in the morning, so it only has a time span of a couple of hours, and you might be able to sidestep it, which is good, all right? But be aware of it just the same, all right? Because any of these influences can bring up things that you weren't planning on, even with Uranus, which is, sometimes a little bit surprising. But what we have going on here is the need to, I would say, be aware ahead of time and just be, more fair in your transactions with others. And rather than giving into any moodiness or aggressiveness, which Mars might bring in, do your best to kind of see both sides of the situation before acting upon them. See, that's wherein lies the problem at the moment with all of the Aries energy which is going on. It's very easy to do things without thinking first. Thankfully we have, Mercury and Taurus slowing us down a little bit. But compromise, negotiation, and seeing the pros and cons of things before making a move is going to be very helpful. And I think there's also an element here which is toward the long haul. What you're trying to do to help level things out for yourself. It's not there yet, but I'll tell you what, I think I'm probably going to put out my May Love and Finance by the 20th this month. The regular date would have been the 25th, but we'll see. I'd like to have it out there because there's so much I want you to know about for the month of May. You've been watching everything that's going on with March and April, and I got to tell you, it isn't over, so stay tuned. Just remember, balance is very, very key at this time. I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow, and as always, have a great day.